Hello. Welcome in. You can go ahead and sit down. Make yourself comfortable. It's nice to meet you. I'm Lorelei Dump, but you can just call me Lore. I work here at the Vampire Sustenance and Sustainability Collection Center. I'll be helping you during your stay. Now, I'm sure June already filled you in a bit about what we'll be doing, correct? Excellent. Okay, then let's just quickly recap. I'll be taking care of your primary needs while you're staying with us. I'm just going to be asking you a few questions so that we can finish registering you. Oh, it's all pretty basic. I wouldn't be too nervous. It isn't like a test in school. We're just going to go over some of your needs and preferences and some of your basic info. We want you to be as comfortable as possible. You're one of us now, after all. So, I'll be asking you a few questions, and all your answers will be written down and stored in a file for you. This is going to make it easier for the staff here and gives us what we'll need to send off to the council to officially register you as a recognized vampire. Now, to start us off, what's your name? Snack Pack? This is your vampire registration. I'm gonna need your real name. Oh, that is your real name. Did you not determine a name when you were turned? A lot of vampires just keep their names from life. Almost everybody has a photo ID these days, so it's typically pretty easy to find out what name you had when you were alive. Oh, okay, your sire didn't look for that. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, this is an uncommon circumstance, but it's okay, don't worry. For now, I'll just write in Snack Pack, and I'll wait a bit before I send it in for approval. That way, if you do decide on another name, we can just change it without having to go through all that bureaucratic red tape. Yeah, so just think what you want your name to be. It's pretty exciting, honestly. You have a new life, so you get to make a new name to reflect that. Is it possible to keep Snack Pack? Yeah, it is possible for you to keep that name. Just know that it will end up on all your documentation. I guess I wouldn't worry too much about it, though. If I had a nickel for every vampire I heard named Dracula or Alucard, well, I would have a few nickels. Yeah, the real Dracula is actually a very interesting story. You might ask someone to give you the whole rundown, but basically he was never a vampire, just a vampire enthusiast. Yeah, so any of the vampires that have that name took it after the human Dracula gained notoriety. Good question. I'm sure you saw it a bit with your own sire, but vampires have a tendency to be a bit dramatic in some of these areas of their lives. Vampires live for centuries. There isn't much else to do. But it never really gets boring around them. Now, let's go ahead and continue. Our next question is, when were you turned? This will act as your new birthday now. So whenever someone asks you your age, you'll use that date to calculate. Make sense? Okay, so you were turned... Wait, really? No, it's just that you're so young. Have you made the switch from vampire to human blood? No, it's fine. We just only prepared human blood for you. That's our mistake, though. We'll need to collect some vampire blood. The good news is that you'll be completing your transformation soon. We can start weaning you onto human blood. I've just never met a vampire who was still in the midst of their transformation. So I am not really sure what that process should look like. But I will discuss it with some of the others here, and I will make sure that everything is taken care of. We have a few other sires on staff, so it really shouldn't be a problem. So that makes you... what is the name of your sire? Taylor. Okay. Any last name? No, of course not. And do you know how old Taylor is? Remember, her registered birthday would be the date that she turned. So we're taking that date as her age. 30-something. Okay. Still pretty young to be siring. No, it's fine. It's fine. A lot of vamps have a hard time keeping track of those little details like the passage of time. You know, actually, I had a vampire once who came in and they had been asleep for 50 plus years. They went down for a nap, and then the next thing you know, they're waking up decades later. Yeah, they must have been tired. Sometimes my naps feel like that too, so I can understand. I haven't had to fill out one of these forms before. Forgive me while I double check everything is correct so far. Okay, so this next part is going to be a little bit longer. I'll ask you the question and then I'll write out whatever you say in response. If you need to take a second to think, feel free to do so. We aren't in any rush. We have all night. Okay, well, the question is, recount the details of your turning. This doesn't need to be exact. Yeah, you'll just tell me what to type. Whatever you remember. I understand that memories can be a bit murky. Okay. Oh. No, I think that everyone was talking about you. It was reported as an incubus attack, though. It's fine. I'm sure the VSSCC can handle everything. No worries. You have their protection now that your sires abandoned you. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. You're right, she didn't abandon you. I am sure she had her reasons. Honestly, she probably just wanted to give you a better chance here. We might be a newer organization, but vampires can be freer here. And I'm sorry to ask, but this next question is, was the turning consensual? Yes, this is for the council. They are the ruling body for the vampires. They keep order, conduct investigations, that sort of thing. Well, consent for vampirism is explicit. It means that there was a conversation beforehand where both parties knew what was going to happen. It's not really up to me to decide what happens in the events of a non-consensual turning. I don't really know what that process looks like. I am sure that the council would probably send someone out. From what I understand, they are very strict with following guidelines set forth by and for them. I'm sure there would be some follow-up. Okay, yeah. I will go ahead and mark it as a consensual turning. Well, that's everything that you and I need to discuss right now. The other bit is for Dorothy to fill out as your new acting sire. I'll take you to meet with her in a few minutes. You'll love her. She is so, so kind. For now, let's go ahead and get you into some fresh clothes. Maybe a warm shower. While you do that, I'll go ahead and get a vampire donor set up for you. You must be getting hungry after everything that you've gone through. I thought so. Don't worry, by the way. We'll take good care of you. Remember, you're part of the VSSCC now, and we take care of our own. Now, I'll get this paperwork all squared away and get your registration finalized. June will show you to your new quarters. We have some lovely rooms here for vampires who are traveling through the city. A fresh change of clothes will be delivered to the room soon. For now, you can head out that door straight down to June's desk. It's where you came from. I'll pick you up from your room after you've settled in, and we'll get on to your meeting with Dorothy. Oh, snack pack? I'm glad you're here. I promise we'll take good care of you. Yeah, see you later.